There are almost an infinite amount of games in Roblox, from FPS to simulators. There seems to be no end to the amount of experiences you can play on this website. Taking that into account, with this many games to play, there has to be some stingers somewhere, and some of them made it to the top. Hello guys! Welcome to a new video. This is Makers here, and in today's video, we will be counting down the top 5 games in Roblox that in my opinion are overrated. This includes games that are widely popular, but that in my personal opinion don't deserve to be there. Starting off with number 5. Blox Fruits. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Blox Fruits, it is a simulator kind of game where you explore an insane amount of places, fight different kinds of enemies, buy fruits that give you powers, and complete quests to gain experience and level up to become stronger and better. The premise here seems to be to become the most powerful player to ever have existed. Now, in my opinion though, the thing that I dislike the most about this game is the repetitiveness that it has in every way possible. Most of the areas that I've played so far have the same flow to them. You accept quests and kill what it seems to be an endless amounts of NPCs. Then you do the same, but with even stronger enemies. And to finish off, you fight a big boss before moving to the next area, and do exactly the same thing over and over again. To me, this kind of gameplay becomes way too boring, way too fast, and this is why Blox Fruits will take number 5 on this list. Now, moving on to number 4, Pet Simulator X. Now, if you don't watch my streams, you wouldn't know about my unhealthy addiction with this game called Pet Simulator X, or Pet Sim X for short. Which, with me saying that, you might be thinking, "May Chris, then why would you put this on this list?" And I would say, well, because I know it's bad. Like, I know, even though I play it, I know it's a terrible game. To walk you through the game, it's very similar to the previous game, but more hands-off, because in this game, it's possible to use an auto-clicker to keep you playing without even you actually playing the game. In this game, you collect coins from chests, vaults, or piles of coins, using your pets to break them, and then use these coins that you gather to get to the next place, where it allows you to get better pets, and then you repeat the same cycle over and over again until you reach the last section of the game. Now, the most addicting part of this game, in my opinion, is trading these pets to get exclusives or huges. You can get this also by gambling your Robux away, buying the limited egg in the in-game shop. And yes, that's how this game makes its money. Saying that, even though, the trading part of the game can be fun, the general gameplay that this game has to offer is horribly boring in my opinion. And that's why I'm gonna put this on number 4. Moving on to number 3, Murder Mystery 2. Murder Mystery 2 is not a terrible game. The premise is that each round you randomly get chosen to be either innocent, a sheriff, or a murderer. Innocents have to survive while the sheriff have to find and eliminate the murderer. And the murderer has to, well, murder everyone else. That is it. That's the whole entire game. The sheriff has a pistol while the murderer kills everyone else with a knife. Apart from this game mode, there is nothing else to do. You do this over and over again endlessly. While the game can be fun at the beginning, just like most of the games on this list, it becomes real old real fast. It doesn't help that the maps and gameplay haven't been changed since pretty much the release of the game back in 2014. And that is why I'm putting this on the list. Moving on to number 2. Adopt Me. I'm gonna be honest on this one. I've tried to get into Adopt Me a couple of times in the past, but I just don't get the game. It can be very complicated the more you play it, and there is so much stuff to do at the beginning that it becomes overwhelmingly really fast, which is why I get so confused on why this game is so popular. The premise of this game seems to be that you adopt and raise either pets or other people playing as babies. You decorate your home and roleplay with your friends in this magical quote-unquote world. To be honest, the most fun I've had with the game is the time I found that you could buy potions to make you faster and jump higher with almost no limit. The game is simply on the list because I don't get it, and it is so mind-numbingly boring that it makes me mad. And that's why it's on the list. Finally, we arrived at number 1. Evade. Now, there is not much to say about this game, which is why it's number 1 on my list. The gameplay is so basic, and not in a good way. It is crazy to me how many people play this game every day. The objective in this game is very basic. All you have to do is survive as much as you can, while a bunch of random memes chase you around trying to kill you. You can revive people from the ground to bring them back, and that's basically it. That's the whole gameplay. You do this every round, over and over again. I played 1 round of this game, 1 round, and I already was bored out of my mind of this game. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this one. There are a couple of different modes that you can play, but since the core gameplay is so boring, I'm just not gonna get into it. That does it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more daily content. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.